It's obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Yes, man. This is ridiculous, man.
It's been a second, and I don't know if I'm back yet, but I'm about to go find this video so I can be. You dig? You dig? Call of Duty has a big problem. By Shorty Index News.
Out of many updates because they are always like the after.
Alright, I was watching this shit a second ago, but I didn't finish it. About to tap in. I'm pretty much said a lot of the shit that I gotta say, so if it triggers me, I'm gonna talk about it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna just let it go.
Hello and welcome to the video. I'm not going to read an article for you guys today because we only need to look at one number of the entire 5-minute long article. And that's that the current Call of Duty beta has only seen a 24-hour peak of 75,000 players. That's
Now, real quick. Some people is gonna be like, it's because it's the closed beta. Well, right now, today on Monday, October 6th, the open beta has been live for about a day. Today is the second day of the open beta. They still haven't cracked 100,000 players. I'm kind of new to the scene, so I don't know what the beta cracked for Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what the beta cracked for Modern Warfare 3. All I know is Battlefield 6, they got 1/5 of the people that Battlefield 6 had on a beta on Black Ops 7. So it's not looking too good.
40,000 more than their average concurrent player.
Now listen, I already know Call of Duty is gonna outsell Battlefield because, bro, you gotta think how many girlfriends just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get my dude the new Call of Duty game instead of Battlefield. They don't even know what Battlefield is. You don't know how many parents, men or mothers or fathers gonna be like, I'm gonna get my kids the new Call of Duty game for Christmas because they know about Call of Duty. Barely nobody knows about Battlefield. But like, you gotta be more than a little bit of a casual gamer to know about Battlefield for real. Like, let's be for real. So when it comes to like sales from now, they probably gonna win with that shit. But player retention, the shit that actually matters a little bit, bruh, they probably gonna get these shit smacked. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna sit there and give them leeway. Battlefield is more of a PC game than COD is more of a PC game. So when it comes to Steam numbers, off the rip, they probably are gonna have more players on Steam than Call of Duty just hard count. What you need to look at is the trend. How many players are they losing? How many players are they gaining on a month-to-month basis? By the time GTA 6 come back, that's what we need to look at, and that's what we'll be able to tell which game really outdid the other for real. So that's really what I had to say with that right there.
This is very worrying for the Call of Duty franchise. Now, obviously, we can only go off of Steam numbers as Xbox and PlayStation do not share how many users are playing on there, but over time we have learned that Steam does reflect a general trend within the gaming landscape. Meaning if Steam is seeing a massive player drop over here, then everywhere else will also be seeing the same drop. Also, getting it out of the way here early on inside of the video, yes, this does not mean Call of Duty is going to fail. Call of Duty will be just fine. It's just showing a different trend than usual. Call of Duty year after year has seen less and less people pre-purchasing the game or purchasing the game as a whole, and there's a litany of reasons on why this is happening. But it seems with...
Hold on, real quick, before he even says anything, people are pre-ordering games less and less as the years go by, regardless of anything, so there's that.
A massive Call of Duty fatigue that is going through the gaming landscape as a whole right now, that even less people have purchased this year's Call of Duty title early. Either A, opting out of this year's slightly different game, or B, just waiting for the open beta rather than pre-purchasing it to see if they would like to play this game. Over the last few years, Call of Duty has done pretty much everything they can possibly do to alienate the player base in which they have. From lying to them about mechanics like skill-based matchmaking, mid-match nerfing, and engagement-optimized matchmaking, to gaslighting them into believing that these mechanics don't exist. They've also taken the core identity of their standard franchises, Modern Warfare and Black Ops, and completely and utterly ruined them and saturated them with over-the-top cosmetics, as well as just making the story not make sense anymore. Multiple years of the
Fuck what that nigga talking about. The Modern Warfare story makes sense until Sledgehammer botched the Modern Warfare 3 version, but I'm sure it'll all come together with the Modern Warfare 4 version. So let's talk about, we don't even have to talk about that. The campaign for Modern Warfare games are by far the best series that they've had to offer. Like the Modern Warfare series, the OG one, top tier Call of Duty campaign series. The new reboot Modern Warfare series campaign, top tier. It only got tainted by weak ass Sledgehammer in Modern Warfare 3, bro, which is not even their fault. Like they didn't even do that shit, bro. So, and if it is, it's still the best reboot series that we've had. Like, bro, my Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign. Cold War, people talk about that shit, but I guess it doesn't even fit in for real to the way that Modern Warfare games fit in. Like, it's hard to really call that a series. They just the games with like reoccurring characters with the same name for real. Like, it's barely even a connected story. No continuity in that shit, man. That nigga just, bro, I could tell by the way he speaks on the game that he does not fuck with Modern Warfare games. I could tell that. Like, I done developed a skill for that shit, bro. I picked up on that shit.
Duty release titles and featured the multiplayer map simply just being the Warzone POIs. Even one Call of Duty going as far as being just basically a really long tutorial for Warzone and only having the missions take place in, once again, Warzone POIs. Meaning you basically got an entire Call of Duty that was just built out of the Warzone map. Because of missteps like this and the fact that the community is starting to get tired of Call of Duty and the way that they're running the ship, gamers are starting to be a little bit more cautious with how they open their wallet. What's once flew in the COVID days of the internet and gaming as a whole, where everybody was opening their wallet for every cosmetic in every single video game, buying every single battle pass, Call of Duty has found a way to even make that seem like a chore. Everybody knows now that if you buy Call of Duty, you have to buy multiple different editions to get everything inside of the game, and then even on top of that, you have to spend more money in order to get the actual cool stuff. Call of Duty does something called a battle pass, which is standard inside of video gaming now, but it is completely and utterly bullshit. The battle pass features a free tier, which allows you to be able to...
I fuck with the battle pass because it's an easy way for me to get simple content just by playing the game, rather than playing the game in a certain way. Like, with the battle pass, you just gotta earn XP. It's simple. Like, just play the game. But like doing camos, you gotta do specific things to get things. Like with certain skins, you gotta do specific shit just to get a skin. With the store, with the bundle, I could take my lazy ideologies into Call of Duty and still look cool like I want to. And the people that don't want me to look cool, fuck you. And the people that say I want super over the top Fortnite type skins, no, that's cap. I was fucking with the way Modern Warfare 2019 had it. There was no aesthetic wise, no off the top crazy ass cartoony ass skins. They was all Milsim based. I fucked with that shit. My first real gripe with Cold War was when they started over the top skins that didn't really fit the aesthetic that Modern Warfare 2019 had already built into the game. And that shit was fucking up my immersion with Warzone. Niggas thought I was crazy then. I don't seem so crazy now. But see, that's why I wish I was doing content back then. But I also wish I didn't, because I'm here where I am right now, and I wouldn't trade this for the world. However, for the people that just want to grind for their skins, you can do that. Okay, cool. I don't care what you do with your time to grind for skins. I really don't care. But to sit there and be like, oh, I don't want a battle pass because I feel like it's fatigue in the community, bro, the battle pass does nothing to you. Like, it literally does nothing to you, bro. Like, I guess you could maybe say it takes a couple of like developers away from the main game so they can develop cosmetics for the game, but it's very minimal, bro. If you know what the battle pass is, he's gonna say it right here. It's barely, it's filler shit for the most part. You really getting the battle pass. If you do pay for it, you paying for the skins. You paying for that final motherfucking 100 tier ass skin at the end, bro. You just doing it to do it, bro. And the shit that's in there, bro, that's all dependent on the studio that you fuck with. I'm gonna keep it a beam. In terms of, I can't really remember what Modern Warfare 3 was giving me. I can't remember what Black Ops 6 would give me in the battle pass, other than skins. When it came to battle passes for Modern Warfare, again, I go back to this because this is when I was paying attention. They gave you watches, charms. Now, I may not be shit to y'all, but that shit means something to me. I like being able to customize my character in any type of way that I can. They gave niggas stickers, paints, the gun shit instead of charms, but it's like a gun thing. Some keep your KD ratio, some show you the time, some show you your motherfucking like camo challenges, some show you your actual challenges, some show you like it's one of them. It's called the Doom guy. It's literally don't show you shit but the Doom guy. It's like holographed. Like, that's my favorite shit ever, bro. I got that out for Battle Pass, I believe. That shit's tough as fuck to me, bro. So I really hope they keep with the battle passes. I don't really care too much about Black Sale. First of all, I don't like Black and Gold. So I'm hearing they're doing a subscription service. I would probably pay for it, but like, just make sure the skin's cold, or else I'm not gonna pay for that shit. Like, as long as the skin's cold, I'm cool. But the battle passes, I fuck with that shit, bro. I like that. And they give you tracer rounds too. Man, come here with that shit. I ain't gonna lie, when tracer rounds suck, that shit annoying. Like, I remember when what was the game? Fortune's Keep came out on Modern Warfare 3, and the battle pass Black Sale like type of what's aesthetic for that year was like pirates, like Davy Jones, like John Doe type shit, like pirates and shit. And then the tracer rounds they was giving you would liquefy, liquefy, bonify your skin. I ain't gonna lie, them type of tracer rounds I don't really like that much, bro. Like, I'm really picky with my tracer rounds. I ain't gonna say that I got some, like, all the tracer rounds I have I absolutely love, but for the most part, most of them that I use I do love. I do use some that I actually hate, like the gold Growl tracer rounds from Modern Warfare 2019, the ones that just shot liquid gold. I didn't really like that for real, but I fuck with that gun heavy though.
Rewards that are free, but they're all garbage and you'll never use any of them. Then there's the premium, in quotation marks, battle pass, which also, once again, features nothing really good. But the Black Cells battle pass, which is the battle pass's battle pass, has all of the actual good content, but still it's a little bit muted, as they really want to push you into that microtransaction.
That's actually cap, bro. It's like 50% cap, 50% right. You can get great shit out the regular battle pass, like, for real. Like, honestly, bro, the Black Cell battle pass, bro, the shit really ass for real. Like, bro, it literally, all the shit does is add a color palette to your battle pass skins and add tracer rounds to the guns that they already giving you for free. That ass. Well, no, not for free if you pay for the battle pass. But yeah, they just add in tracer rounds, but it does nothing. Like, they talking about the real content, bro. Most people don't even wear or use the motherfucking Black Cell shit. The only Black Cells that actually was being used was IO and Adam. That was in Modern Warfare 2019 or 2020. Not 2020. Damn it. Modern Warfare 2022. You know what the fuck I mean, motherfucker. Like, don't nobody use Black Cell skins no more for real. I guess maybe the Rose skin one, but that bitch ugly too. Get that bitch a poncho with some trim, with some gold trim. That shit disgusting, bro. They don't know how to design
Prime Big
shit
Deal Days coming October 7th and 8th. Greatness is a deal away.
The new Crafted Flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings, all for you. There's no reason.
microtransaction store where at any given day there's thousands of dollars worth of cosmetics inside of that store. Call of Duty has also made mechanics inside of the background and patents that will match you up against players that have purchased skins in order to advertise those skins to you. They have also made it so if you do purchase a skin, there's a change in your matchmaking that isn't just something that people have made up. It's a visual change and it's a trackable change that Call of Duty actually analytically looks at in order to make sure that they keep you in the game. That's what falls into the engagement optimized matchmaking. You can go pull your own Call of Duty data and be able to pull that down and see how much of the system that is actually being tracked, which is another thing that has really kind of made gamers feel a little bit eerie about playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty literally tracks every single aspect of your games from every game you've ever played. From simple mechanics like how long you ADS, how fast you ADS, what attachments you run, how much you move around the map versus how much you don't move around the map, where you averagely shoot the players that you're aiming at, stuff like that. Normal FPS stuff. But then they also track how often you purchase things inside of the microtransaction store, how often do you go look at the microtransaction store, how many tiers do you go down in the microtransaction store before you back out, and they curate the entire experience around this. They will have items inside of the microtransaction store that more suit your style, while somebody else might have completely different microtransaction store, because they might like more cel-shaded things and you might like more realism things. They're not going to sell you the cel-shaded shit. This kind of weird overlord big brother thing has really kind of bothered players, and it was amplified even more in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, where they implemented a chat bot that listens to every single thing you say. The implementation of this chat robot basically made it so nobody uses voice comms anymore. Ironically, the one thing that everybody wanted the AI chat robot to deal with was people who have screaming kids in the background or blasting music, yet the chat robot does nothing about them. But God forbid you're a transmission mechanic and you use the word tranny, you're immediately fucking out of there immediately. This chat robot is also racist enough to be able to tell by somebody's voice if they are allowed to say the N-word, and also racist enough to know if somebody shouldn't be saying the N-word. The chat robot did nothing but absolutely kill all sort of communication with inside of the video game because people were getting false chat banned.
That shit is cap. I got chat banned. I'm black, and I'm pretty sure all I said was nigga. So that's cap, bro.
Literally everything. Mechanics were getting false chat banned for saying things like tranny, which is a slang term for the transmission in a vehicle, and the chat robot would ban people if they think that whatever they were discussing was inappropriate or offensive. The problem with the chat robot, though, is that it has to be designed by somebody, and it's always going to have the bias of somebody, meaning that this chat robot was mirroring the creator's biases to what offended them and did not offend them, which caused a lot of controversy because obviously whoever created this chat robot was offended by basically everything. Along with the chat robot, they implemented a new anti-cheat called Ricochet, which was supposed to get rid of cheaters, but it has simply done nothing. Call of Duty has been overrun by cheaters, including the beta that you're watching on screen right now. We actually just released a video on that this morning. This frustration boiled over with the community when they started to realize that these massive streamers were all cheating and there was nothing being done about it. We saw rise-ups of content creators like Nadia, who was very obviously cheating, and Activision did nothing about it. In fact, they invited her out to LAN events. This created the conspiracy theory that there is a whitelisted list of players that are allowed to cheat inside of the video game as long as they have a certain sized audience. This has been amplified by the fact of many different content creators rising up through the ranks who are very obviously cheating. They get caught for cheating, exposed for cheating, and they just fall into obscurity again. This is a basically every month cycle. Some random nobody drops a new Warzone top 100 kills or whatever, breaking world records, and then it turns out that they were cheating and they fade into irrelevancy again. But at no point were any of these people banned. You can go to TikTok right now and scroll through the live feed. You'll find any number of cheat sellers in there streaming themselves playing Call of Duty at this moment live with their cheats on screen, and they're not getting banned. This created frustration due to the fact that we had skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimized matchmaking. We were also being paired with cheaters who were literally cheating. Then became the subtle cheaters, let's call them. These are the people that rig the actual in-game mechanics in order to be able to gain an advantage over everybody else, like the reverse booster. They're not having fun in their lobbies, so they're going to reverse boost down into your lobbies. You have to deal with it because their ego is hurt when they die in their own lobbies. They're trying to have fun, so they reverse boosted to ruin your time, and you have to accept that. They're trying to have fun. You don't get to have fun. This also created the problem of the 2-boxing and 3-boxing and 4-boxing. This is when somebody who has a very small ego decides to join in on another account that has a really bad KD to then lessen their skill bracket. Then they would amplify this by going into a 2-box and a 3-box, which then did it by a third, and then a 4-box, which would basically put them inside of different lobbies. These lobbies have been termed by the community that reverse boosts and 2-box as casual lobbies. They're playing multiplayer casual, which is really code for their cheating and ruining somebody else's time. What this ended up doing is
While we're on the topic of casual, You know what really put the coffin, the last like nail in the coffin for BR? Warzone and Blop 6. Battle Royale casual. How the fuck you expect niggas to play a Battle Royale, a game where you fight to the very end against other live players and there's bots on that game, bruh? Nigga, that's not what Warzone is, bro. You wanna add bots to your shit, go put that shit in Blackout, bro. Don't ever in your life fix your lips, fix your game to say Warzone Battle Royale casuals again. Don't ever put bots in a motherfucking Warzone game again, bro. That's just how you know your game is built too sweaty, because you don't even want your motherfucking players to go against other players because they so tired of going against other players because they abusing the mechanics that you built in your game. Modern Warfare 2 ain't never. Yeah, it was never no Modern Warfare Battle Royale casuals, and them BRs was always filled, nigga. I could always find a BR game in Modern Warfare, no matter what time of the day it was. But hey, and I was seeing clips. You don't even see Battle Royale Warzone clips no more, bro. That shit is non-existent, bro. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Alienating the vast majority of casual players because there was no implementation to stop these kind of mechanics. In fact, COD basically did nothing to address this, except for releasing a soft kind of shadow ban where cheaters who were doing this would be shadow banned, which allowed them to verse other shadow banned people until they were unshadow banned, where they just repeated the process. Overall, all of these mechanics, all of these cheaters, all of these different subsets of the game have basically created a very big Call of Duty fatigue. Call of Duty is a premium price game with a premium price tag that then is only focused around.
I wonder if they're gonna say it's Call of Duty fatigue when Modern Warfare 4 drops and it, that's better pre-order wise than Blob 6 or 7, or when player retention show better numbers than Blob 6 or 7, or when the community sentiment around the game is a lot better than Blob 6 or 7, or when the Warzone community finally comes back and it finally feels like old Call of Duty. Well, I ain't gonna say old Call of Duty. When it finally feels like 2021, 2020 Warzone or 2022 Warzone again. I wonder what they gonna say then. Is it fatigue still? Or was it Treyarch fatigue? Was it Black Ops fatigue? Was it any other fatigue? Was it Call of Duty fatigue for any other series other than Modern Warfare? Because they welcome Modern Warfare 3 with open arms. From start to finish, that game was praised. So I don't know. That was the last Modern Warfare game, so I don't know where this fatigue coming from.
Free-to-play mode, which is the real sore spot in the Call of Duty community. The zombies community often gets left out of many updates because they are always like the after.
We're going back on that one.
But they are often stuck playing multiple seasons in a row. Sets of the game have basically created a very big Call of Duty fatigue. Call of Duty is a premium price game with a premium price tag that then is only focused around the free-to-play mode, which is the real sore spot in the Call of Duty community. The zombies community often gets left out of many updates because they are always like the afterthought. They are often stuck playing multiple seasons in a row of the exact same map with...
Again, it comes down to money, bro. It comes down to money. That ass, bro, what the fuck is a zombies player gonna buy constantly that Warzone player ain't? Like, bro, a zombies player, bro, probably gonna spend $20 across the year on a Black Ops game, bro. It's BR players, nigga. I'm one of them. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck, nigga. On a week-to-week basis, I'm putting $20 down on a skin on a week-to-week basis, nigga. It's 52 weeks in a year, nigga. That's, I don't know what to do. Shit. 52 times 2 is damn 100, 110. No, wait, no. I went to bed. 104. So 104. Then you put a 0 behind that shit. Damn, I spent. No, that can't be real, bro. I gotta do that shit again. Oh, wait. Cause what I came up with was $1,004. That can't be real, bro. 52 times 20. Damn, I was right. Damn, nigga, I spent $1,000.40. I spent $1,040 on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022. Just the ballpark. Just the ballpark. You telling me I'm an average BR player. Like, nigga, like, I just hop on that bitch. Like, and just I buy one like a week or some shit. Cause I can. Nigga, people, bro, in no world where your average zombies player ever spend that much money on Call of Duty in a year, bro. 6v6 players not doing that shit either, bro. The only people that's pulling in paper like that, that's spending paper like that on Call of Duty is BR players, bro. Warzone players, bro. Warzone players, they gon' sacrifice that bank. That's what they go to. Yeah, this game free, but not my skin, nigga. My bad. But not my skin, gang. Yeah, bro. It's simple business practices, bro. Like, you're going to cater your game to the people that make you the most money. There you go. Also, a reason why I'm nowhere near worried about Warzone going away. Nah, we have no confirmation about Warzone ever coming back after Blackout drops. I already know it's not going away because, bro, you got to be insane to sit there and not take $1,040 away from most Warzone players, bro. Insane, right? I ain't gonna say most. I'll say about 50% of the Warzone player base is like me, where they just buying skins, bro. They just buying them bitches, bro. They just to do it. Like, these niggas, the Warzone players also probably the ones that's buying Black Sale, also ones for sure buying the Battle Pass. Like, telling you, bro, like, they just spin paper, bro. Like, that's where you see the most amount of skins at, bro. Especially the wild ones. That's where you see the most amount of skins at is Warzone, bro. Because people want to show off they skin in Warzone. They want to show off they skin when they get a cutscene dub. Like, it's just, bro, it is what it is, bro. That's what Call of Duty is now. And like I said in the previous video, bro, we being separated. Like, bro, he said we is a sore spot in the community right now. All right, bro. I'm gonna take the sore spot that I am, and I'm gonna take my ass to Firestorm until my Modern Warfare 4 come out, because clearly we not wanted, bro. Clearly I'm not wanted, so I'm since I'm not wanted, I'm gonna speak about this game like I don't want it either, and I'm gonna speak on the games that I do want, because that's just my opinion, bro. So we're just gonna agree to disagree. Actually, we agreeing to agree. I guess we is a sore spot, but they don't. Until the Call of Duty community accepts Warzone, we are never going to move forward. So there's that.
Being added to them because it's always being dumped into Warzone. There's even been times where Warzone gets the zombie event and the zombies mode does not. Then there was a Rebirth Island community where they had their entire map removed from the game and tried to force them into a new mode called Resurgent, with terrible maps that were not received well, and they had to wait a few life cycles of the Call of Duty game in order to get that back. Then there's multiplayer, who's the most—
What, bro? Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what he's talking about, bro. They removed Resurgent. They removed Rebirth Island. They had Resurgent still. They removed Rebirth Island when Modern Warfare 2 dropped, right? Removed it, and they replaced it with Ashika Island, another map that was like half of the Al Mazrah map. We're not gonna count that though. And Vondale. Both of these maps are heavily wanted by the Warzone community right now. I just seen a video. They said we just need Battle Royale maps back. Like, they were just for sure. I'm gonna watch it now just to prove my point. Again, they talking about the Rebirth community wanted Rebirth back. Yeah, they probably do. I know a few people that want to Rebirth back, but now that they got Rebirth back, they already want the bitch gone. That bitch stale again because they haven't seen it too long, bruh. One thing about Modern Warfare 2 games, bro, they gonna bring some new shit, bro. Whether you like it or not, they gonna bring some new shit. They gonna push that shit on to you, bro. And then you either gonna fuck with it or you not. So, I mean, yeah. But as you can see, while they were also taking out shit, pushing out new shit, they built a cult following around something new instead of building instead of trying to nostalgia bait the old following, bro. Like, some people got different ways of promoting their game, having the COD cycle be different during their integration, bro. And I appreciate that shit because it's not the same every year like people be claiming. It's not, bro. Like, Rebirth Island was nowhere near Modern Warfare 2, and I'm happy about that, bro. For real. I was tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit now, bro. I'm cool, bro. Lock that bitch up, bro. You can lock Verdansk up now. Like, y'all done already disgraced the name of the shit by putting in Black Ops 6, bro. I ain't gonna cap to y'all, bro. Y'all done did y'all the big one with that one. Y'all now
by Warzone overall, as everything that gets nerfed and or buffed inside of Warzone, it also gets nerfed and or buffed inside of the multiplayer. Even though Warzone is a massive sprawling map, in the multiplayer
fuck?
Those who answer the call of the vagabond know that the best stories aren't about where you went. They're
small little controlled maps. For some reason, the multiplayer always gets the same balances and nerfs as the Warzone, and that's where the real problem lies. Gamers are sick and tired of playing a subpar premium game for a free-to-play game to take the spotlight. Every single facet of the Call of Duty biome circulates around Warzone, the free-to-play title. The free-to-play title gets all the updates, all the cool stuff.
Listen, where we are right now, we done already seen a few videos. If you wasn't here, go watch my other videos. But we already done see a few videos. And we know the community sentiment around Battle Royale. I'm going to play the video again. I'll be right back.
You give it a 4 out of 10? I don't give it that low. We've had some shit CODs. This ain't a shit COD. I promise you this. I've played some shitty Call of Duties. This is not a shitty Call of Duty, bro. This is better than Cold War. This is better than Vanguard for sure. Better than MW2, definitely. Definitely better than BO6.
You saw the video? You saw the video? Now listen. They trying to get people on that shit. Yeah, they motherfucking they trying to press that shit, but they didn't add shit to Warzone this year for real. They didn't add shit to Warzone in Black Ops 7. They barely added shit to Warzone in Black Ops 6. Bro, multiplayer has been the main objective in Modern and Black Ops 6 and in Black Ops 7 from what I can tell. Warzone is not getting any new real anything content-wise until the spring of next year. They talking about it's taking precedent. We're going to see what the multiplayer community can really pull. Because I'm telling you right now, if the multiplayer community the zombies community lets Black Ops 7 flop, bro, it's their fault, not Warzone's, bro. It's their fault, not Warzone, bro. It is their fault that they decided that Warzone was not worth them having time put onto the shit. That's really all it is. You know, like I said, take my talents to Firestorm.
Unique thing, and everything else gets balanced around that Warzone, and this has created the most frustration inside of the community. As with the implementation of Warzone, it completely and utterly killed every other game mode. From the multiplayer basically becoming level up simulator for Warzone, where Warzone players do not care about playing any single objective, they only want to level up their newest meta gun in order to be able to go back over to Warzone. So the entire multiplayer was ruined by those players leveling up guns, as well as the cheaters making sure their cheats are fine-tuned in before going back over.
That's cap, because Warzone players 9 times in 10, they literally gonna play the most brain rot motherfucking playlist alive just to level up their gun. They literally gonna play shoot the ship or Nuketown 24/7. Like, that's cap, bro. If you were playing a real 6v6 experience, bro, you will still get that shit. And get just bullshit. And he's just taking out his frustrations on a Warzone. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really like a lot of the shit that's going around in the community right now, because people are literally taking out their specific frustrations with what Call of Duty has been the past couple 6-7 years. And they taking the fact that Black Ops 7 is in a very bad state. Black Ops 6 is in a very bad state right now. They taking the fact that both of them shits got Call of Duty in the gutter right now to point out any and every inconvenience that they personally have about the game, and they just posting a video out there. Like, that's what I'm saying. The spreading of misinformation without any factual shit to back that shit up, or any concrete argument to really back that shit up, is the most detrimental infection that the community, Call of Duty community, or even any community has had in fucking humanity in general. Like, bro, the spread of misinformation can bring about the downfall of an entire nation. That's just facts, bro.
So, Zombies has been left in the dust because of Warzone, and same with DMZ, the mode that was completely and utterly forgotten about. And overall, the Call of Duty community is just kind of
DMZ is coming back next year. It's a Modern Warfare fucking game mode. Like, niggas just be saying anything.
Sick and tired of Warzone players in general. All the biggest streamers in the Call of Duty content scene are all playing Warzone, and for some reason they get to control the newest updates and what's happening inside of the video game and changes that need to happen. So basically what's ended up happening is the Call of Duty community does not feel like they are actually part of a community. It kind of feels like you're under a dictatorship with multiple streamers being the dictator, as whatever they want goes, and whatever they do is okay, whether that's cheating, reversing.
Nah, I'm not saying he's wrong. He's right about that shit. That's where the problem came with Modern Warfare 2022. The Warzone players got too popular. They got too. They ego got too inflated. They got too big ass heads. Like, bro, they got the saying. That's the reason why Modern Warfare 3 was what it was, bro. That's the reason why I feel like Modern Warfare 2 was overhated. Like, bro, they hopped on that motherfucking game and they was like, the movement ain't it. Especially when it came to Warzone. They couldn't get their clips no more. They couldn't make themselves look pretty for their TikToks. They couldn't make their clips look like they was unattainable to the average viewer. So they couldn't, garner that same interest. You feel me? Like, also they were saying that it just wasn't as fun for them because they wasn't as OP as they was, because the skill gap wasn't as wide anymore, bro. You wasn't able to do as much, so you was getting your shit smacked, bro, because you just wasn't as good as you thought you was tactically, bro. Okay, it's one thing to be good with your sticks, with your movement, but nigga, what is you up here? Can you outplay that nigga that got the same movement as you? Can you outplay that nigga? Not all the time, bro. Not just because you good at Warzone with the movement don't mean you good at Warzone with just making decisions, bro. And that's the reason why Modern Warfare 2 went to Modern Warfare 3 and they added slide canceling. That's really what the main difference was, other than the fact that the gunplay was different. The game looked a little bit different art design wise. Like, the art design was a little more Sledgehammer than it was Infinity Ward. But then we got Black Ops 6, the game that, because listen, the main gripe with Modern Warfare 2 was it's too fucking slow. It feels like we have concrete boots on. So they took Modern Warfare 3, sped it up, added slide cancel back. They was like, you know what? This movement is really what we want. It's really the Warzone motherfucking, not even just the Warzone motherfuckers, the 6v6 and the Warzone motherfuckers ganged up, and they was telling all the Call of Duty developers that this movement shit is what Call of Duty is now. This advanced movement, this high speed slide is what Call of Duty is now. So Treyarch took that shit and it was like, it's gonna be easy to make them fall in love with this game. Just make movement precedent. So they say, you know what? You already got slide canceling. Why don't we add the ability to slide cancel in any direction? Creation of Omni movement. Creation of Omni movement went well in the beta. Then the Warzone integration dropped. Guess what happened? That shit went downhill from there, bro. Because it does not translate well to Warzone, bro. It just doesn't, dude. The reason why Modern Warfare 3 was able to do it so well, because it still had the basis of Modern Warfare 2. It was still built off of Modern Warfare 2, and it was not on movement. It was just slide canceling in a single direction. It was not as OP. They made that shit way too prevalent in the motherfucking Black Ops 6 game. And the Warzone community, they thought they was gonna love that shit. The 6v6 community thought they was gonna love that shit. And they did at first. You can go back to the videos they was watching, they be like, this is the greatest COD ever, for a good month. By the time that December hit, they started to realize this shit ain't what I thought it was. This shit really, it's just not fun no more. By the time January hit, it's like, man, this shit ass. I'm dropping this shit. By the time February hit, they adding Verdansk back. That might be the only way to save this shit. March, April come around, Verdansk come back. That bitch came back and left like that bitch was a bitch. Some shit, like, you just dropped some bad dick on that hoe and she just never coming back on again. Like, nigga, it's over with. Like, you cooked, you dumb for it, bro. You in a group chat now, bro. You dooski for sure. So, hey, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do about that. When it comes to Verdansk, you might as well throw that shit back away again, because then nobody go back to that shit for. I mean, yeah, people that really fuck with this shit, but again, bro, the real Warzone players, I ain't gonna say the real Warzone players, like the people that like my type of play, my style of play, bro, you know, a little more tactical, wasn't fucking with that shit, bro. It don't matter what map it is, bro. If it's not moving tactical, then it's not Warzone. And I will admit, them Warzone players, Warzone did give them a platform. It did boost them up. It did give them a big ass, loud ass voice in the community. And they literally were moving like dictators, bro. They over here, to this day, they out here saying like, bro, they say, I've been telling y'all what we need to do, and y'all just not listening, bro. They've been listening to y'all for the past, since Modern Warfare 3, bro. Modern Warfare 3, it was cool, because it was built off Modern Warfare 2. They did the same shit in Black Ops 6. It didn't work, bro, because they was listening to y'all. They're listening to y'all right now. We just watched a million videos about how they motherfucking listening to the community now. I'm talking about, they say some shit in the community, on Twitter forums, on the Reddit forums, on the motherfucking YouTube videos. They fixing that shit within a week. They can keep that same energy. This game still gonna flop because Omni movement, because the gunplay ass, because it lacks love, because it lacks creativity, because they are ostracizing it, because they are motherfucking just throwing away their Warzone community, the Warzone game mode. It's just what it is, bro. And you know, people gonna say Call of Duty's in the dumps for different reasons. I'm telling you my opinion, and I think my opinion is right, bro. That's really all it is.
2 boxing, 3 boxing, 4 boxing, or crying for something to be added to the game by using their overly bloated audiences to push a narrative towards Activision. I think this all culminates into one giant conclusion. This year there is a counter. Right, we have Battlefield 6, meaning that the Call of Duty community has somewhere that's actually listening to them and is offering everything that Call of Duty is not. And I think that's why we're seeing record lows.
That's cap. The Modern Warfare community told them niggas, they was like, not the Modern Warfare community, the Call of Duty community told them niggas, they was like, y'all need to up this movement, bro. This shit not cool enough. You know what they did? They nerfed that bitch. They said, we don't want our game to move like Call of Duty. Why the fuck would I want my military game to move like a fucking arcade shooter? Like, come on now, bro. Or not even that. Move like a cartoony ass shooter. It's not even arcadey anymore. It's a cartoony ass shooter. I know you see the way these niggas be flying around on Omni movement, bro. Niggas be doing they be doing G.I. Joe shit. Even that bitch looking like 22 Jump Street in that bitch, like straight slow-mo type shit. The fuck going on in this bitch, bro? This ain't Tropic Thunder, nigga. Fuck, these niggas playing Archer. In fucking Call of Duty, bro. Yeah, Archer. The same shit and everything.
Low player count number of 75,000 on Steam. Obviously, there's more because it is on consoles, but it shows a trend in the landscape. Overall, I think this is a good thing for Call of Duty. It's a reality check at the end of the day, but let me know what you guys think down below. As always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm subscribing. I'm gonna come to this nigga videos like probably around GTA drop and see how he's feeling about the game. But I pretty much said everything I needed to say, honestly. We just gotta watch from here on out. And I hope y'all have a good, great day. Hope everybody blessed. Make sure y'all talking to God. Make sure y'all checking up on all y'all friends and family. You know, it was my dog birthday yesterday. He turned 10. So he really 70 in dog years. He's a bigger dog. He's a Siberian Husky. I love, bro, you know. His name is Kane. You know, hope y'all can wish him a happy birthday as well. He real as fuck, but he decent. He be on his own shit. I ain't gonna lie. We went through our bad times. We had hella good times though. And had the shout gang out. You know, click.